Hello students, welcome back. This is lecture number 4. In previous class we have discussed the concept, that is classification of computer languages. Computer languages are classified into two types. First one is low level languages, second one is high level languages. The low level languages are classified into again subparts. In that, first one is machine level languages, another one is assembly level languages. Here machine level languages are considered as a first generation computer programming, because programming starts from machine level language itself, and machine level languages written a program in a binary numbers. Those are zeros and ones. The completely whatever we write the program in a machine level languages, that can be bunch of zeros and ones. Here 0 indicates low voltage and 1 indicates high voltage. With the help of that zeros and ones we can write the machine level programs. But in an assembly level language we write the program with the help of mnemonics. Mnemonics is nothing but a symbolic instruction we use to write a program. And assembly level language considered as a second generation programming language. Whatever we write the program in the assembly level language, that can be translated with the help of assembler to the object programming, that is nothing but machine level language. With the help of assembler we can translate assembly level language into a machine level language. Then we have to execute our program. This is brief idea about machine level language and assembly level language. But in today's class we are going to discuss high level language. Here the machine level language and assembly level languages are completely depend upon machine dependent. It will very difficult to switch one computer to another computer. It is difficult to switch from one computer to another computer. It means whatever we write the program in a one computer, that cannot be ported to another computer. If we have to use same program in another computer, means we have to start from first writing the program and execute. This is one drawback of low level language. To overcome from drawback from that language, the high level language was developed. And high level language is considered as third generation programming language, which are more closely related to the problems than the machine. The third generation programming language called high level language. These languages are more closely related to problems than the machines. It focuses on only problems, not on a machine. High level languages are English like languages. High level languages are English like languages. But in a machine level language, the vocabulary of machine level languages are zeros and ones. In a assembly level language, that has completely depend upon mnemonics. It means symbolic instruction. But here high level languages are English like languages. Programming languages that are more concerned with the problem specification, not oriented towards the detail of a computer. It means whatever I said previously, the completely programming, this high level programming concerned with the problem specification, not oriented towards the details of computer. It cannot be take care of whatever the program or whatever the computer machine can work. It mainly focused on problem specification. And the elements those are in these languages are used alphabets, digits, punctuations and other special symbols. The elements used in a high level languages are alphabets, digits, punctuations and special symbols. The instructions are composed of these elements, hence it is easy to read, write and understand the instruction or a program written in a high level languages. High level languages programs are written with the help of alphabets, digits, punctuations and special symbols. Writing a high level program with the help of these elements easy to write, easy to read and easy to understand the particular instructions. And instruction in a high level language are machine independent. High level language instruction are machine independent. It means the program written in a one computer can easily portable to another computer. From that, with the help of small modification or without modification, we have to execute the same program in another computer. This is what we call it as high level languages are machine independent. But machine languages and assembly languages are completely depend upon the machines. And these are standardized as compared to other two programming languages. Those are machine level languages and assembly level language. Compared to those languages are, it is more standardized. And here see, consider sample program. Here read AB. Read AB stand for reading a value of A and B, and sum equal to A plus B means storing value of A plus B in a sum variable, and print sum means printing the variable that is sum. Whatever sum include values, that is print here. And stop means stopping a program. Writing a program in a high level language very easy, and it is also easy to remember. The programmer understands this program easily, the computer doesn't. The programmer understands these 4 lines very easily, but computer cannot understand. Therefore, it is required to translate this program into a computer readable form. The process of translating a high level language program into a machine level language program requires an intermediary program called translator. We have to write some particular program in a high level language, but programmer can understand very easily, but computer cannot understand this program. For that purpose, we must translate this high level language program into a machine level language with the help of intermediary program that we call it as translator. Translator is a program which translate high level language program into a machine level language. The compiler and interpreters are two translators that are used to translate high level programming language into a machine level programming language. Here there are two types of translator are there. First one is compiler, second one is interpreter. With help of these two terms, we can translate our high level programming language into a machine level programming language. See here, translation process is there. Source program can translated with the help of interpreter or compiler and produce object program. Object program means machine level program. Here source program is whatever we write the program in a high level languages. But here object program is machine level language. Our program can translate it with the help of interpreter or compiler to the object program. It means machine level program. Computer can understand machine level program very easily and execute particular task and produce the desired output. This is the process of translating a high level programming language into a machine level programming language with the help of interpreter and compiler. Again, the high level languages are classified into two types. First one is general purpose high level languages. Second one is specific purpose high level language. General purpose high level languages are used in all the fields: teaching field, training field, business, art, science, etc. fields. But a specific purpose high level languages are restricted to particular fields. For example, business data processing, artificial intelligence, internet programming, and .NET application programming. Some other many fields we use specific purpose high level languages, but general purpose high level languages are used in all the fields like teaching, training, business, arts, science, traveling. These are classification of high level languages. Here some advantages and disadvantages of high level languages are there. Let us discuss. Easy to read and understand the program. High level languages program are written in a English language. It is easy to understand and read and write, and easy to write the program, modify and debug. It is easy to write the program and modify and debug. They are machine independent languages. High level languages are machine independent language. It can port the program in one computer to another computer. And fourth one is standardized language. Compared to previous two programming language, it is standardized. It is well developed programming language. And fifth one is portability. Portability means that only whatever we can write the program in a one computer, that can easily port to another computer with a little modification or without modification. We can execute same program in a different machine. That we call it as portability. These are some advantages of high level languages. Again, disadvantage means less efficient as compared to low level language. Less efficient means it won't works efficiently compared to the low level language. This is one disadvantage of high level language. I hope you all are understand this concept. Students, here some assignment questions are there. You have to write these all assignment questions neatly and submit to me within today evening. Thank you.